30th of October 2021. This is Sergey Baklikov and you're watching Baklikov Live. Welcome to another Saturday Night Live, which is today unfortunately not gonna be traditional. Yes, the Saturday Night Lives already got the traditional form. It's the time when we are hanging out around Saint Petersburg or wherever I am. And this is the time when we're mostly just hanging out, having fun, going to the bars, drinking some beer and all this stuff. But today here in Russia, and in particular in Saint Petersburg, the beginning of the 1 week lockdown, which starts from 30th of October to the 7th of November 2021. Yeah, even more than a week. However, officially here in Russia, it is not called the lockdown. The government said that they actually don't love to call this the lockdown, but limitations. And to be fair, I have to say that this is not the most strict lockdown. I would rate it as 3 out of 5 because, so look, everybody can walk around in the streets and even without the masks. The masks are, required only when you go inside, let's say to the metro stations, into the public transportation, into the shops, into the stores, into the malls and stuff like that. Also, most of business is closed and actually required to be closed, but still it's not as strict as it was in the lockdown that Russia had in the very beginning, yet in 2020. Back then, everything was closed. Absolutely everything was closed. Now, at least you can go to the malls. The closed stores are closed there, but let's say the food courts, the food hall, the restaurants are opened, but only for delivery and for to go. But hairdressing salons, barber shops, they are opened. What else? The pet shops are opened. Also, you can go to the restaurants in the petroleum stations, in the airports and railway stations. If I will want to go to the restaurant, I actually can go to Moskovsky railway station, which is not far from me, from where I live. But actually I'm okay with just the delivery for the week. Look, the thing is, in my opinion, all this lockdown is just to push people to go and to get vaccinated, because the level of vaccination in Russia was kind of low. But now I saw myself how there was a huge lines in the Galleria Mall, where is now the biggest center of vaccination in Saint Petersburg. Every day now there are about 700 people are getting vaccinated in only one point here in Saint Petersburg. And in some places they even already got the shortage of vaccines. So people got to go to get vaccinated, because look, after the lockdown starting from November 8th, if everything will go by plan, more or less, but normal life, absolutely, we'll get back to the people with QR codes. Okay, it's if you have QR codes, so not a problem. Everything will be open for you. You can go to the restaurants. You can go to museums, theaters. By the way, even now, museums and theaters will be available if you have QR codes. Okay. So starting from 8th of November, if everything will go according to the plan, so the world and Russia will get separated. Will get separated on two parts. People with QR codes will have more or less like just a normal living because they will have a freaking QR code. But the rest of people who do not have QR codes, they will have problems. Well, I absolutely hate to talk actually about coronavirus and normally you guys coming here. By the way, I've got to Nevsky Prospect. Normally you guys are coming here just to get a nice time, and I was talking a lot about Corona and all the lockdowns when it all just started, but now I just have to talk about it because this has affected the whole Russia and the city and even my Saturday night life. Well, I was done with this theme when in May of this month, yeah, like 5 months ago, I've got vaccinated myself. And I filmed that. I was making the live stream how I've got vaccinated with Sputnik V vaccine. Okay, I've got vaccinated, and that was period for me. I'm done. And I've got that QR code. I actually have QR code, no problem. Well, at least I have to go back to normal starting from the 8th of November. The only thing that I don't really like, I mean, like the society will have to get separated. Like the guys who have QR codes, they will get more rights than the guys without QR codes. But maybe such a life, maybe such a life. The thing is, I have to be fair that many people never got vaccinated because here was the momentum. It really felt like, it really was like the corona mostly gone from here. Yet in the middle of September 2021, just a month ago, the rates of daily cases here in Saint Petersburg was pretty low. It's like only 700 people infected a day for more than 5 million city. It's not too much at all. But now it's 3,500 cases a day with about like 70, 80 people dying, okay, from coronavirus, at least officially. And if talk about the whole Russia, it's 40,000 cases a day, and about 1,100 people are dying. So I have to say, I have to be fair that actually in Russia compared to most of other countries, for the last year and a half, it was more or less, but it's okay. You saw yourself in my live streams, we had everything. We had all the concerts, we had all the parties, we had everything opened. People were, and even now, you know, you have no idea how many people got to the vacation to Turkey and to other countries. The price for the airline tickets growing up big time. Yeah, because so many people got, you know, just gone. Yeah, so and I have to be fair here that probably it is really like the government already was pushed to make it, because probably they see that there's way more people are coming to the hospitals, and if not to do something soon, there just will be no places in the hospitals for the people infected. Well, let's see. I think everything must be okay. In a week from now, starting from the 8th of November, I think, in my opinion, this is just like the last measure for the government to make people to go and to get vaccinated. Recently, only 31% of Russian people got vaccinated. Okay, here we can see Magnet Cosmetic, the stores like grocery stores and the stores with the how to say, I'm not sure how to say this in English, but in Russian language it would side it sounds like the things of the first needs, the things of the first needs. So there's cosmetics, there's households, like the washing powder and all this stuff, soap. Public transportation works as well, but the only thing that they all got to the weekend schedule. Well, anyway, it's a weekend today. It's a weekend today anyway. But even on Monday, they will keep working in a weekend schedule, because now way less people will have to use that, because most of organizations, they will not working. Hello, Davidovich. Hello, Natalie and Michael Zwinos. Anne Tirsen, 260s Cowboy, Eldar Ahmedshin, King Nero. Hello to Brianna, Ebzer Irmak, Merz Alaker, William Kennedy, and everybody. Welcome to Saint Petersburg. Today it's day one of a 1 week lockdown 2021. Yes, it's the first lockdown starting from since 2020. Hello, Barry Brin, Danny McNamara, Chess Brown. Well, however, I see enough of cars, enough of people around. Ernest Cornell, hi, and thank you for super chats, coffee funds or beer funds. Okay, thank you. Francesca Larelli, Barb Filer. Yeah. Chichi Bichi, Garçon, Georgian Cuisine, it's closed. Yeah, some restaurants are closed at all. Some are opened for the delivery and to go, take the food to go. HSM Epic Return, thank you for super chats. This is Теремок, работаем на вынос. На вынос it's to go. You see, you can only order and to take away. Dixie, this is a grocery supermarket. It's open. All the grocery supermarkets, absolutely all grocery stores are open. And the drugstores like Apteka, drugstore. A lot of people in the streets though. I'm not sure if the street musicians performing today. I'm going in direction of Ploshchad Восстания, Uprising Square. Hello, Weekend Spirits. Welcome back. Hi, Rishabh Sethi. How it is in Tver? Let people know how it is in Tver. Let me tell you that Rishabh Sethi, he's from India, recently came to Russia for 2 years and living now in Tver. It's right in the middle of Moscow and Saint Petersburg. You can only have a QR code if you have a smartphone. If you don't, you're out of luck. No. You can just print it out. It's not a big deal. So you can come to, okay, how to get QR code in Russia. You're getting QR code in several days after the second component will get vaccinated. Look, that's how it worked for me. Well, for Sputnik, the thing is Sputnik, available in two versions: Sputnik V, and Sputnik Light. For the first vaccination, they require two-component Sputnik V. The first component, you're getting the first component, and the second component in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks you're getting the second component, and in like 2-3 days you're getting your QR codes. Yeah, and you can get it as on your phone to government service website, or like I've got it, or you can just go to where you've got vaccinated and you can get that QR code. Joseph Carter, thank you for $5 super chat. Haven't caught a stream in a while. How you been, bro? I was okay. Look, let me tell you once again that in the railway stations, in the petrol stations, and in the airports, the restaurants will be available for visits. I mean, like, the restaurants inside of railway stations, airports, and petroleum stations, they will keep working as usual. Exploring with Zwinos. Michael, Natalie, thank you for super chats. For takeout meal before a late night DJ session. Okay, dude. Never forget that. However, nothing canceled the house music live stream a day later. I pinned the message with a link to my next live stream later today. So you better set the reminder. Okay, so look, I mean, like, staying here now, the feeling that almost nothing changed. I mean, like, still a lot of cars, a lot of people. Check it out yourself. Most without masks, like always. The Nordic chat, what's your plan for this week, Sergey? I think the upcoming week gonna be like maybe the museum week, because look, it's interesting that if you have QR code, and I have QR code, the theaters and museums will be opened for public visit for those who have QR code. I have QR code. If you remember, I've got vaccinated yet in May. Okay, so I told you that here are actually two versions of Sputnik, Sputnik V, two components, and Sputnik Light, which is only one component. For the very first vaccination, it is like really recommended to get a two component full feature Sputnik V. And for revaccination, you can use Sputnik Light. You see, public transportation all works. It seems like all the suburban trains and subsons are working in a normal schedule. By the way, you know, one of the reasons for this lockdown in Saint Petersburg, the government said that to avoid people from Moscow coming for a weekend here to Saint Petersburg, because in Moscow they announced that the city of Moscow will go for the lockdown way earlier than it was announced here in Saint Petersburg. But anyway, they reported that, as usual, all the subsons, all the tickets for the subsons for high-speed train, all the airline tickets, all the hotels are busy as usual. I mean, people don't mind. I mean, St. Petersburg is such a city that even without restaurants open, you still can enjoy the time here, walking all around the streets, of Saint Petersburg, enjoying the architecture. And what about to eat? Well, you can just order the delivery. Now the delivery is pretty much developed in Saint Petersburg. Yandex Delivery Club. No problem. You can see these guys everywhere, the couriers. What about the malls? Actually, the malls themselves are opened. I mean, you can get inside, but not everything works there. For example, the clothes stores, they are closed. You can only pick up your online order from there. What about the restaurants, food courts? They are opened, but only for delivery and for orders to go. Let's get inside and see how it looks like. I'm now going to Galleria Mall, which is the biggest mall in the central district of Russia. Look, even the street musicians are working. Look, this guy in a t-shirt. By the way, it's extremely warm these days in Saint Petersburg. The temperature today, even right now, plus 8 degrees Celsius, which is not that typical for the end of October, actually the very beginning of November. Okay, Galleria Mall. I'm gonna get inside. Also, here is located the biggest center of vaccination. One center here, only in Galleria, can handle 800 people a day. 700-800. Okay, you see, you can get in. The stores like H&M, all the clothes stores are closed. Uniqlo. But you can go to Starbucks and order the stuff from Starbucks to go. There's Eat Market. The restaurants, mostly standalone restaurants there. Also, you can go, you can make an order, but you can't eat there. So, you know, such a limited mode. Galleria Mall. How many levels in Galleria Mall? It's like 5 levels. Restore. Look, here we do not have any Apple stores, but we have their resellers. Restore is all about selling the Apple techniques. You see here is the guy is just sitting here. So it's just to pick up your online order. You can't get in. By the way, just yesterday everything was okay, and it's even more epic that yesterday I have finished my day with listening to an epic Carmina Burana by Karl Orff. So such a limited mode. Some stores are closed at all. The restaurant's food court, food hall is only to go. for delivery and for takeaway. Okay, another exception is Litoile and optics. Look, the glass stores, the optic stores, they can be opened. So this one is opened, and the cosmetic stores, they can be opened as well. No, of course, grocery stores, like I told you, all the grocery supermarkets, drug stores. This is L'Etoile, Rive Gauche. Golden Apple. This is a perfume supermarket. MTS. Okay, seems like the mobile phone stores, they also are open. MTS, it's one of top 3 companies, mobile operators in Russia. MTS, Megaphone, I use Megaphone, and Beeline. I really love Megaphone. Megaphone, from my experience, and my experience already kind of big, for the last 14 months I have visited 60 towns, and I can say that Megaphone was the most stable. Yeah, well, if in the streets you can't say that something changed, then you definitely can say it has changed too much inside of the mall. It's like half dead here. Sometimes I'm coming here early in the morning, like at 10 o'clock, and it's like more people at 10 o'clock than it's now. NVIDIA electronic store also works only for online orders, to pick up the online order. By the way, this is the vaccination center, the biggest in Saint Petersburg so far, or one of the biggest. It can accept up to 700-800 people a day. You see? It's really huge. Здравствуйте. А это самый большой центр вакцинации в Петербурге?
Я не даю ответов.
Окей. А вы можете сказать хотя бы про сколько человек здесь обслуживается?
Я не даю информацию.
Окей.
У вас разрешение есть?
Окей. А мне надо, чтобы в моле снимать разрешение. Вы сначала жалуетесь, что никого нету, что никто не идет вакцинироваться. Когда я говорю людям, что вот можно прийти, такие сразу: нет, нет, у вас есть разрешение? Okay, so the lady never wanted to talk to me. She said no comment, no comment. She actually was kind of rude. But fuck her. She never even told me like how many people can get vaccinated there. I mean, like, I know, but I just wanted to hear it from her. Okay, look, so this is food court. This is food court. You see how food court looks like now? So all the chairs, all the tables removed. Usually here is all in chairs and in tables. This is also the tables. This is the tables. They are covered with, I don't know how to say, what is this? The pack. Eat market. Eat market also, you see, there's not a lot of lights even, because also just delivery and take away. Some places, anyway, they are closed, even though they actually can work. KFC, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, they work because they usually have a lot of traffic, a lot of people. And those who don't have that much visitors, they decided not to get opened again, like pho. Yeah, not everybody loves that soup. Sushi buffet, poke place. Okay. Okay. Also, you see, some guys are anyway, they are eating here, and the security guard tell them to get off. Teremok, it's one of the biggest chain of Russian cuisine restaurants. They also opened because people love Teremok. Okay. Well, at least the music sounds here. At least something is opened. So that's why I rate this lockdown as like 3 out of 5 in terms of how strict it is. You see, people can go into the streets. You are allowed to walk in the street without masks. Public transportation is available. Hairdressing salon, barber shops are opened. The restaurants and cafes are opened for takeaway, for personal takeaway. But anyway, it looks kind of weird that anyway still most of the stores are closed. Some restaurants here closed as well. Here is like the corner of standalone restaurant C Asia, Il Patio, it's closed. Harcho, it's closed. Baklajan, by the way, not long ago, I was in Baklajan, eggplant. Well, the girl sitting here, I guess that's available for delivery, steak by steak. Also the girl there, so you can order the food to go. Okay. Marketplace, it seems like closed. Marketplace, yes, it's closed. Yes, let me tell you once again that if in the streets you don't have a feeling that it's the lockdown in Saint Petersburg, then here you can say for sure. Is this the code 1000 mall? Yes, yes it is. Exorcist theme. Oh yes, that's actually a weird theme to play now in the mall. Come on, dudes. That's really weird. I just noticed this is weird. No, I mean like probably many people depressed again with this new absolutely unexpected lockdown. Just imagine, we hadn't locked down since 2020, since the middle of 2020. And now it's again. Sergey, 5 levels? Yes, it is. 5 levels here. It's the biggest mall in the central district of Saint Petersburg. Okay, let's get off. It's better to walk outside. From the outside, at least, it doesn't seem like it's locked down again. Georgia girl, I'm here. Hi, Georgia girl. Thank you. Thank you for super chats. Welcome back. Yeah, look, when you go into the streets, you see a lot of people, as usual, most without the masks. The cars there. Even the guy playing guitar there. Okay, let's check Nevsky. We need to check Nevsky. Wow. I see the theme of lockdown unfortunately attract the people. 300 people watching. Hi dudes. Hi dudes. Yeah, I didn't mean to hype with this subject because you know that I was not talking about all the coronavirus and shit since 2020, and I was completely done with this yet in May when I've got vaccinated, and that's it, period. Okay, but now when it is really like affected the whole Russia and Saint Petersburg and even my Saturday night life, my traditional Saturday night life, well, I have to tell about it. But after this, I'm not gonna like keep pushing on it. Hello, Brian B, Crystal Martin, Georgia girl, sending all my love. Thanks for love. Marku, Gango 4, Dutchman, Ralph Palmgren. I hope it's not gonna take long. Well, the government now saying that they do not have a plan to extend the lockdown after the 7th of November. But we'll see. You never can completely trust the words of the government, especially since they are saying that they hope they will not. They actually said they will look for the statistics. They will look for the tempos of vaccination, which is now actually big. It's absolutely big. But what about the statistics? Statistics also makes sense. I have to be fair and to say that you can think whatever you want about the Russian government, but it's a fact that more or less, but here in Russia, was free. You could see that from a lot of my live streams. HSM Epic Return, thank you for super chats. If you retitle the show The Fist Hammer of Putin's New Lockdown, you will have 300,000 viewers. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not gonna make clickbaits and weird titles. Okay, you see the stores where they sell SIM cards, where you can pay for your mobile phone, also considered like the store of the first need, and they are opened. Mary Rose D, thank you. Hi and thank you. Okay. Okay, Nevsky. Absolutely nothing different than the normal days. A lot of cars, a lot of people on Nevsky. Yeah, the people who came to Saint Petersburg. However, they are not gonna sitting at home. They can't go to the bar. They can't go to eat in the restaurants, but at least they can walk and enjoy the city. Schools are also closed. Well, it's interesting situation about the schools. The schools are closed, but at the same time, the schools are closed just because of the autumn holidays. Now, this is the holidays for school anyway. So the schools are like closed, but they are closed anyway. They would be closed anyway because this is now the holiday time. The educational year in Russia separated on quarters, and so in between of each quarter there's the holiday. It is very mild lockdown. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I rate it like 3 out of 5. It's like not too strict. And I hope everything will get back to normal starting after the 7th of November, at least for those who have that goddamn QR code. Hello, Sweating Sausage, Gang of 4, HA Vlogs, everybody. Machine Arts, Jan Kerisi, Снежный Bars, Jacques Garbaus, Antonio Lucio Vivaldi.
Okay, if I see him 1 second, I'll be back.
Oh, hi dude.
Hi, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been
6
a while.
months I've been.
Yes.
6 months I've been waiting in the SV Prospect
Yes.
to see you here again.
Yeah, I remember. So you got right in day one of the lockdown in Saint
Yeah.
Petersburg and Russia in general.
I traveled all the way to experience the lockdown. I guess it would be a lot of fun.
Yes. However, it's a pretty mild lockdown because you see people can walk around, no problem, and the restaurants are opened, but just you can go inside. You can order food to go, and all this stuff. Public transportation is available, taxis is available, and QR codes are not yet required.
For the foreigner, it will be more difficult to get the QR code. So I'm curious how that will work out in the
Yes,
future.
but you can show PCR test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I didn't know. But I have to say, at the moment, I just come from all the way up there. There's so much life going on. You cannot imagine if you are not really on the SV Prospect. It's really, all the bands are playing. The whole show is going on. You could think you're in July or June. So there's a lot of life, really.
Yes, I just been into the mall, and in the mall you can say it's a lockdown because it's like kind of miserable there. The restaurants, food court is open, but only for the orders to go. But all the closed stores, they're closed, okay? And for this reason, not a lot of people at all, and it looks kind of weird. But in the streets, it's hard to say.
Life.
Yes,
it's a lot
yes,
of fun in Saint
yes.
Petersburg.
The thing is, Saint Petersburg government saying that they actually made the lockdown here because they never wanted Muscovites to come here after the lockdown was announced there, and the lockdown there was announced way earlier than here. And so the Muscovites decided, okay, so Moscow will be closed. We go to Saint Petersburg, okay? But come on. I mean, but the Saint Petersburg government actually made it late because all the Sapsan tickets, all the airline tickets already were sold out. Okay, so and now people look. Okay, so the restaurants are closed, but they are here, and however they are walking.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. So Sergey, I guess you will have a great evening. And then in, I don't know.
Yeah, nice
in
to
3-4
see you
months, I
again.
will see you again probably in the same street.
I hope it's okay in Luxembourg. By the way,
Luxembourg is
how is in Luxembourg?
Well, at the moment everything is open. We had actually serious lockdowns, I have to say, and really a lot of restrictions, like not to go out after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening. So I don't think that you had something like that in Russia. So we were way worse. Now, at the moment, everything's fine.
Okay.
So.
And here, vice versa, it was
Yeah.
like pretty okay. All all the second part of 2020, most of 2021, and now such an unexpected thing. Dude.
I'm happy I was here now 1 whole week. I have 1 day left. Afterwards, I go home. So now I wish for you that everything good, that you will overcome good the lockdown. But I'm sure that you will have a lot of fun anyway.
Yeah.
As I heard, you can go to theaters and museum with QR codes, so you are free to go everywhere.
By the way, now during the even during this week, which is lockdown week, you can go to museums and theaters if you have QR code. I have QR code. Okay.
So I guess I will see a lot of streams from theaters and concerts in the next time.
Yeah. Also today I will make the house music live stream.
Oh, really?
The house
I have
music.
to check out that. I will
check it out. Check
That's
it out.
the only club that will be open then.
Yes.
The only
yes.
club in whole Saint Petersburg that will be live.
Yes. I think not the only one. I think that's some clubs gonna work illegally.
This could be. I think I experienced a lot of noise already coming out of one place where I thought that might be happening over there already. No.
Okay.
So,
okay.
see you. Really.
See you too. See you
Pleasure
too,
to
dude.
meet you again.
Yeah, same here. Same here. The guy from Luxembourg. I used to meet him like in May or something, and now here's he again. Yeah, so now maybe, yeah, definitely no less people in the street because all those people who now could be in the restaurants, they are outside.
Нет, я имею в виду Сингапур.
David, Jan carries it. Everybody, Shelly Vasquez, hi, Sunshine Girl. Keep joining this live stream. We are walking on day one of a 1 week lockdown in Russia. Yeah, I hate all the talks about lockdowns. I hate it, and you know that I actually always ignored it. But today I just can't ignore it because it has affected all Russia and Saint Petersburg and even my traditional Saturday night life. You see, today I can't even go to the head to listen to some jazz. Yeah, look, a lot of job now for the couriers. Wow, look, come on. George Barber, thank you. Sergey, can you comment on any bad side effects of the Sputnik V shot? I personally never had any side effects. Absolutely. You can even watch my live stream when I was making the Sputnik V injection, and then I streamed every day after that. So you can make sure that I'm telling you the truth. Some people have the side effects that they have like a high temperature for a day or two. But as far as I know, most of people go through this pretty well. Even my parents, even my mom, which is 67, and my father, who is even my mother, she's 67, and my father, he is 64. They gone pretty well through this. I think that needs to realize that Sputnik V, it's a good vaccine. It is admitted by the professional world community. You can check the article from the 5th of September about Sputnik V. And it's not even like a Russian article. Saint Petersburg. Saint Petersburg. What about Covivac? Dude, I can say that actually I'm not an expert in it. I can only talk about my experience and experience of my friends and just people I know. And everybody got vaccinated with Sputnik V. Sputnik V. So I can talk about only about like Sputnik V. I can say about myself that I've got vaccinated. I've got vaccinated live. I was streaming from that clinic, from that vaccination center. And I went through this, my parents went through this pretty well. My friends. You see, you can't get in, but you just can order and they will bring it to you. Yes, today these guys are everywhere. I mean, the yellow and green guys with yellow and green bags. Delivery. It's so much on demand today. Ralph Palmgren, hi again. Thank you for super chats. How will the QR code affect foreigners? I am in 13 days in Russia. I will maybe also stay for a month for Christmas and New Year. I think that it seems like for foreigners, the restaurant works for takeaway. I think that for foreigners, there will be available PCR tests, okay? PCR tests instead of QR codes. Because actually, it seems like QR codes only for Russian citizens, because you receive it through the Russian government system. Anyway, I don't know the exact information about how exactly it will be for foreigners, and more than that, you see, when you will come here, everything yet may change a lot.
Можно я передам привет?
Да.
А кому?
Кому
Какому
хочешь.
городу?
Кому хочешь.
Городу какому?
Есть какого? Я отсюда.
Ты отсюда?
Да.
Питеру привет. Сходите в стриптиз-бар Delight.
Хорошо.
Набережная Фонтанки 40.
Окей.
Можно привет память?
Yeah. He was a promoter of street bar. Oh, look. I see all the boats are little by little they going away. Yeah, the boat season is getting over. This is Saint Pete, Saint Pete, and this is Saint Pete, Saint Pete. This is Saint Pete, Saint Pete, and this is Saint Pete, Saint Pete. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you another interesting thing. That alcohol markets also allowed to work during this lockdown. So yeah, like let's say the stores like KB, Red and White, they are opened. All the alcohol markets are opened. The government decided not to close them. So it's like for people at least to have fun with some alcohol at home, which is actually a kind of act of humanity. The Nordic chats, thank you for super chats. Your streams, they are the best. Keep the good mood, King. Okay, thanks so much. Thanks for appreciation. I love it that you love my live streams. Yeah, you see even the musicians, they are here. There was the musicians there, now the musicians here.
Слишком влюблен, этот самый дорогой человек и батарейка.
In the streets, it's really hard to say. It's lockdown. Mr. Fe, you rock, Sergey. Yeah, thank you for watching, and thanks for being the member of my channel for already 5 months. Thank you for joining membership. Everybody, thank you for joining membership. If you never signed for membership yet, check it out. Hello, Scott D, Manfred Bismarck. Even during the lockdown, you will always meet the car with a loud music inside. Sunshine Girl, thanks. Also looking forward to the house music DJ Sergey. Yes. See the pinned message, and you better send a reminder already now. Later today at 1 a.m. local time, I will play another house music set for you. Catherine Garden. Catherine Garden with a statue of Catherine the Great, also known as Catherine II. On the background, there's the Alexander or Alexandrinsky Theater, one of the citadels of Russian ballet. And by the way, right next to the theater, there's located the most professional ballet school in the world. Okay. Selfie time. Selfie time, girl. I believe the Yeliseyev store also have to work because this is like a grocery store. Yeah, it's like, you know, the merchandising there is kind of luxury, but still, it's the grocery store. Susan M, thank you. Hi, and thank you. Beautiful walk. Thank you, Sergey. You're welcome. Hello, Brian Abi. Hello, everybody. One of the branches of Russian National Library. The bikers. The bikers. It's extremely warm for the end of October. It's plus 8 degrees Celsius. By day it was even warmer. Hello, Classic Strategist. Hello, Scott D.
Все понятно.
It's better to walk faster here.
Вот, и, короче, она сидит.
Whoa! The street musicians. The street musicians are here as usual. Okay, now I finally admitted that in the streets technically it changed nothing. Same amount of people, same amount of cars, street musicians and solo guitarists as a full feature band. Cranberries, Zombie. Guys in the streets of Saint Petersburg. I mean, okay, let me tell you, the best street band in Saint Petersburg. So people eat just on a benches. There's McDonald's behind the corner, but you can't stay in McDonald's. I mean, you can't eat. So people eat just in the street. The clock tower of City Duma. If you've missed my live streams from the top of it, check it out. By the way, this is one of the nightclub streets of Saint Petersburg. It is now illegal. It is now illegal for the nightclubs to work. So let's walk and check it out. Usually at this time on Saturday it's already so lively. Let's see how it is now. I think that many clubs and bars will try to work no matter what. That's how it was last year. So there's McDonald's.
Привет.
Hi.
Привет. У вас у тебя эфир, да?
Да, это лайв.
Подожди, дай я тоже сделаю. Дай мне эфир.
Okay. The young guys having fun. Teens. Yeah, I used to be teen as well, and I used to be kind of wild. Yeah. The people order McDonald's only to go today and for the upcoming week. Cosmo Bar. It looks closed, but who knows? Maybe not closed. The thing is, many good bars and clubs, they have like their fan base, they have their groups, and there can be announced something like, you know, the closed party, the entrance only by, only through the list. I hear the music, but where from? Okay, look, Dumskaya. This is Dumskaya street. As always, people here never care about the law. Look, the club is opened, and they are not even trying to hide it. Okay, so Dumskaya do not care. Yes, it always was a tough place. So it's just a short 200-meter street where it's like 30 clubs in one street. Nothing changed here. Dumskaya Street absolutely do not care. Absolutely. Do not care about lockdown. Well, at least the Hands Up and the USSR bars seem like closed. But damn, most of the bars here, they are opened. Okay, that's interesting to see. Грибаев канал. Okay, everything is as usual on Думская, except some places who really don't want to get closed. But they are actually taking a risk. They are taking a risk because from time to time the police coming there and they close everything. But probably they consider that the penalty that they can get for this is okay. It's okay. Kazansky Cathedral. I hear another street band there. By the voice I can say this is Idaho Street Band. Well, this is good. This is good. People are allowed to walk. People even can hop into the restaurants to make an order and to go. Okay, getting back to Nevsky. Photo sessions, street musicians, everything as usual. Hello, Gabby Hyman. Hi everybody who keep joining this live stream. Today we are walking on day one of lockdown in Saint Petersburg, which seems not that bad, at least in the streets. If you just joined, let me tell you that the Russian government announced a 1 week lockdown in Russia starting from 30th of October to the 7th of November. However, the lockdown is kind of mild. Everybody can walk in the street except only several towns. Like there's like 3-4 towns in whole Russia where people have to be at home after 10 p.m. But that's not a big towns. None of big towns are under such a strict lockdown. so people can walk outside even without mask. Public transportation works. The grocery stores are opened. Barber shops, hairdressing salons are opened. Optic stores where you can buy glasses, you know, the household stores opened. Damn, look, even the candy store, it's open. By the way, I love the concept of this candy store, that you can get to each barrel and you can put everything in one bag, because after all you pay for the weight, not separate price, not different price for any different kind of candies. So this is really like comfortable to get everything in one bag, and then you just pay for the weight. The book walkaways are gone until the next year. You remember that starting from May to October, here was the book walks. The book walks is like the bookstore open air. Hello, Christian K, Big Rory Kohler, and everybody. Welcome to Saint Petersburg in lockdown, which is in the streets visually doesn't look like lockdown. Yeah, I think the main reason for this lockdown, to make people to get vaccinated, because the vaccination level was pretty low in Russia, and now I see people are getting vaccinated so much. It's really hard now to get a queue for vaccination. Everything booked for already weeks forward, because after this lockdown week there comes the time when Russia will separate it on two camps. Unfortunately, people who are vaccinated or was sick. By the way, those people who went through coronavirus sickness and got released, they also getting QR codes. So if everything will go according to the plan, they will lift the restrictions after the 7th of November, and the life will get back to normal for all those who have QR codes. But it's going to be tough for people who do not have QR codes. You will be able to go everywhere with QR codes. Just show QR code and that's it. I mean QR code, and also you have to carry an ID with yourself, because you actually have to show that it is yours. So they will scan the QR code and they will see, let's say, Sergei Baklykov. But how do we know you're a freaking Sergei Baklykov? So that's why I have to show the passport or driver's license with my photograph, and then that's okay. Okay. So this is it. Большая конюшенная. The fun store, Zenit. They are the champions of Russia, Zenit. Zenit Saint Petersburg. The winners of Russian football Premier League. Народ соскучился по центру сегодня больше обычного. Так сегодня никуда не могут заходить внутрь. Сейчас все, кто по ресторанам сидел, по барам, вынуждены гулять. Мойка. By the way, let me tell you that officially all the boat rides are prohibited during this week as well. Anyway, they all are about to go for a winter break until like April. They are getting back in April, sometimes in the beginning of April, sometimes in the middle, sometimes in the end of April. It just depends on the weather. If warm weather comes early in April, they are starting in April. I mean like early in April. If it comes in the middle of April, they're starting from the middle. I mean like as soon as they can start working, they are starting. Because every day it's money. It's a good money. Burger King. No people sitting, but you can get inside and order food. Okay, here we turn to Malaya Morskaya, and now we'll get through the arch. Let's get to the Palace Square. Never forget that after this live stream, there's another live stream, and several hours from now, the house music live set on Saturday night. See the pinned message, and you better set reminder already now. I'm gonna play the best house music, pure house, the house music, the house tracks, painstakingly selected from thousands and thousands for more than 20 years, since 1998. This is when I've got into the house music. It will be pure house music, okay? Palace Square, the main square of this city. Everything like usual here as well. All the guys with this blinking balloons, or what is this? The horse carriages who want to feel themselves like in 19th, 18th century. Street musicians, everything as usual. Lots of people. Okay, so look, if you will not getting inside of the malls, like Gallery Mall, you will not feel like you're in a lockdown in Saint Petersburg. Barb Filer, thank you for super chat. Hi Sergey, I was wondering if the people there are allowed to drink alcohol on the streets. They did when I was there in 1985. Well, officially not. Officially no. Officially you can't. And you can actually get fined for it. I mean, it happens not that often, but sometimes people are getting fined. But it's definitely not a problem if you will make a cocktail, let's say vodka plus cola, and it will be in a cola bottle, and it will look like you're drinking cola. Kino, soy leaves. Now for a full picture we yet need the saxman. Usually saxman, he's always there, sitting there under his curtain. The Winter Palace. the State Hermitage. By the way, recently, here in Russia is some kind of epidemic of making the controversial photographs on a background of the most significant places in Russia, like the guy's photograph nude next to Saint Basil's Cathedral on a red square in Moscow. Like recently there was the girl who photographed nude in her strings next to the St. Isaac's Cathedral. Yesterday or before yesterday there was the guy who put it on his portrait in Hermitage, and this is really no good, because now it's unfortunately an upside down time when it's not like nobody, well, I mean like relatively nobody cares about something good, something worthy, something what makes sense, but everything is only about hype. So they photograph nudes, or they like the guy and the girl making BJ for him on a background of St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, or they photograph nudes next to the St. Basil's Cathedral, St. Isaac's Cathedral. They put their portraits in the second biggest art museum in the world, and of course the police react on it, and they are catching their hype, and then the people there like idiots are sitting like, oh, there's no freedom. Come on, dudes, there is the freedom, but you know that you initially planned your hype, okay? Because you're a fucking moron and low-educated bastards. You're just stupid weirdo, and you can't attract people somewhere else but just to make the photograph in your strings next to the churches, the cathedrals. You can think up nothing better than to put on your portraits in Hermitage. Dudes, I really hate it. This is like a really period of the degradation. Yes, it's degradation period. We will have to walk through this, but now there's definitely no ask for something educational, something what makes sense. Now here, like, look at all the stars in Russia and on YouTube, in the world in general. That's mostly freaks, okay? That's mostly freaks. The guys who makes no sense, but they all are about like freaking things out, okay? So yeah, upside down world. I think it will change soon, because anyway the world like goes by the spiral, okay? So there's periods of renaissance when people trying to educate themselves, trying to aspire to something better, something nicer. But there also comes the periods of like degradation, like it is now, you know. And it's sad, but we have to go through this, because this is not only those guys are sick, but it's our society is sick, because it's first of all the ask goes from the society, so they actually like satisfy the needs and the wants of the society. Of course, like not the whole society, but the biggest part of it. People want to see it. Actually, people want to see it. People want to be entertained so primitive like this. And any better content they consider as boring, as like you lecture them or something like that. Okay. Just need to admit it and to wait for better times. Okay, so here we are coming to the embankment of the palace embankment. The time is almost 10 p.m. 9:42 to be exact. Classic strategist. Well said, bravo. Yeah, thanks for appreciation. You guys definitely know what I mean, because if you're here, you know what I mean. I don't have too big audience now, but I think that's mostly more educated audience watching me. I think mostly you are not idiots. I think you are not idiots, mostly. Do you think that you are not idiots, mostly? Okay, look, one of my favorite places in this city, the Palace Bridge, Neva River, the spit of Vassilievsky Island and Rothschild Collins, Peter and Paul Fortress and Peter and Paul Church, the Trinity Bridge, Palace Embankment, Windsor Palace, the Admiralty. Okay, look, and not far from here, on Vassilievsky Island, there's located Vavilov Loft. Vavilov Loft, the creative space for creative people and companies. And there I have my DJ studio, which I rented there for Saturday nights live streams, house music live sets. So now I will go home, I will redress, will take my computer and will come there. We'll tune in everything for the live stream. And that's it. That's it. See you in 3 hours. There's a pinned message now, so you can go and set reminder already now. By the way, today when they will raise the Palace Bridge, it will be colors red in support of the day, of the International Day of Stroke. Or I'm not sure how to say it in English. It's like International Day of the fight against the stroke. Loose Khan, Sergey, you think I will be able to see Russia at New Year's? I hope so. I hope so. People now are getting vaccinated as crazies. And the Russian government are saying that they will try to make everything to finish all the lockdown and shit until the new year. Okay, dudes, see you. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough day one of a 1 week lockdown in Russia. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed big time. See you in 3 hours. And whatever, the house music is waiting for you. Pure house tracks, painstakingly selected from thousands and thousands. That will be the real house music. The real house music. Believe me. Okay, In the end, traditional panorama. Zen Chic, Ernest Connell, Green Man, Ralph Palmgren, Shin Art, Gabby Hyman, Sunshine Girl, Sweating Sausage, Mikhail Bensman, David Davidovich, Ader Irmak, Zoltan Fenivasi, 260s Cowboy, Akshay Singh, Turbine 6202, Rishabh Sethi, Eric Driven, Manfred Bismarck, Jet B, Sultan 97400, Barb Filer, Brianna B, Harry Potter and Shelly Vasquez, Pet Trim, Diego Zanata, Classic Strategist, Mr. Marusia, Anthony Davis, Gang of Four, okay, see you in 3 hours. House music Saturday nights live. You have to understand that I'm in the house music for more than 20 years. And you will not hear just some, popish house hits, but you will hear the pure house music. Okay, Bill in Florida, Sue in Florida, Remy Satchet, Volt 20, Sunshine Girl, Oleg Duzhakov, Chess Brown, Susan M, everybody from Saint Petersburg, from the city on Neva River, from Russia, from Baklikov Live with love.